Hello there, and welcome to yet another episode of my Car Mechanic 2021 series. We had just finished up our filler episode with the Tempest Magnum, which y'all seem to love that car for some reason. But like I said, it's a very beautiful car. But what we're doing today is the, uh, well, for me anyway, long awaited uh, start of the Mercedes-Benz DLC. Our first entry in the list is Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG. And as you can see, this thing's in actually an okay shape. It actually has all four wheels for once. It doesn't seem to be, at least at first glance, missing very many parts, at least from the outside. Oof, look at all that stuff in there. We're going to have fun with this one. And the blue blazes is that little number up front. I suppose we'll find out. Anyway. So. We're going to go ahead and get this up off the ground a little bit. Just going to start pulling everything off the body. Come on, there you go. Come on, you too. Some of the parts are a little shy. We're gonna get the tires just yet. Okay, just want to make sure we didn't have like a rocker panel or something that comes off. It doesn't look like it. Okay, rear window. That brake light overhead appears to be part of the body. No problems there. Okay. And good. Should be at 1% now. Yep, it is. Okay. I know the glassware isn't repairable, but we might be able to get the rest. Don't want to go there. Go over here. Not all these cars are junkyard quality or 2-star. This one, I'm pretty sure I paid way too much for it, but I still think we could turn a profit on it. It's obviously not in 100% condition, so there's bound to be some room for improvement. Okay, so sort by condition. Get rid of the Texas plates, because, ew. Not a dig against anybody in Texas, it's just a long story on that one. Okay. So it looks like we got everything but the non-fixables, which is basically the anything like the headlights, tail lights, side mirrors, stuff like that. Still not too big of a shopping list, so we did pretty good compared to the most of the other cars we've been doing lately. Alright, get rid of the stuff we can't fix. I'm going shopping. Try here first. Okay. Okay. Rear window. Okay. Door window. Like a headlight. Got one of the tail lights. Another door window. Right tail light. Right headlight. First side mirror. The other side mirror. And brand spanking new windshield. Okay. Let's get this all slapped on there. You notice if I haven't done the frame yet. I'll get to it here in a second. I still think we might change the color though. Just saying. I've only driven one car that was had a all white paint job like that, and it was an okay car. At least until it had a few accidents. Only one of which was my fault, by the way. My family had an '01 Malibu. That thing had, I mean, for the size of it, it had pretty decent torque. You could just about squeak the tires with it. Let's see. Body's at 90. That's probably because of two things. Didn't fix the frame either, so we'll take care of that. There. But yeah, it was a good little car. We just didn't. I contributed to its downfall, but hey, I wasn't the only one that had an accident with it. So anyway, right, license plates. Here. Wait, hang on. Two custom plates. It's good. Oh, can't read it. Sorry. Okay. Boom and boom. All right, good to go. Yeah, good to go, so to speak. Hang on, why did it kicked me out of assembly mode again? I mean, so what do we got here? Let's take a look. 100% on body and frame. That's good. Interior. Disassemble. Doesn't look like there's a back seat. Not surprised. I don't even think there's room for a back seat. Alright. Get rid of all of these. And then we'll go buy all new stuff. Here. Two very red front seats. Alright, so front lefts. Why did that? Okay. For some reason that booted me right out. Weird. Okay. Okay, body frame and interior are at 100%. We're already, well, in terms of categories anyway, 3/4 of the way done. Okay, so now that I got, well, actually I'm going to get it even further up in the air. There's several things I need to do. One is take care of the tires. Come on, gimme. Okay, you're coming with me. Come on. Okie dokie. Let's get the front ones. 3 rusty bolts, really? Okay. Alright. Get these pulled apart. We should be able to save these rims. Not like the last car where, you know, the rims were in pretty bad shape. Alright. This last couple taken apart and then we'll get on with the day. Okay, one last tire to take care of. And good to go there. Excuse me. Cool. Alright. Probably gonna have two different tire sizes, so 265. Need two of those and 295. Need two of those. I'm gonna save one of each so I can have some comparison. Sure. Alright. I don't have to go buy rims, so I'll go straight to the tire shop where we are getting sport tire. And so this is 265.35. And we need two of those. Verify. I do the verification the long way, I know. Just bear with me. So 265.35 R19, 265.35 R19. Okay, that one's good to go. Rid of that. Now back to the tire shop. We'll do this again. 295.30. Two of those. Verify. So 295.30 R19, 295.30 R19. All right. Validated that. Let's put them back on the rims. Okay, it should be the last one. Does double check? Yep. Okay, let's get these balanced. Yeah, that one was easy. All right. Couple more. And that one was easy too. Alright, let's get these tires back on, at least temporarily. Yep, 295. Yep, I'm going to put those back here. All shiny and new and ready to get curb rashes at the mall. Hang on, hang on. Nope, nope, damn it. Keep moving too fast for my own good here. 295, okay, so... There we go. Okay, so she's got a new set of shoes. We're up to 55% park condition, which I think was like 53 before or something like that. Pardon me. Bear's a bit dry. There we go. Okie dokie. So, guess it's off to paint. Yeah, let's just take it to paint real quick. We'll take it when we bring it back. We'll start tearing stuff off to start getting the engine out. Right. So factory color's white. Just did a red car though. Do that, but a metallic. Hey, that doesn't look bad. It's got any no liveries? Oh wait. I thought look, for a minute there I thought it was grayed out. Yeah, a single stripe. Ooh, dude, I'm digging that. Let's keep looking. White stripe. It's Vault Tec, motherfucker. Um, that's a Vault Tec color scheme right there. Oh God. Oh no, 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 no. Think might go with that or maybe the white. White might give it a bit of a contrast, you know, light versus dark, uh, there versus two dark colors like the. Not to say this is a dark blue, but go through them again. Okay, so that's more of a muted white, and that's more of a very like white. Dude, I'm almost tempted to do this just for the giggles aspect. Okay, I got an idea, and this is going to require changing the license plates too. I think this just became a theme build. Remember I said Vault Tec? Yeah, we're going to make that the license plate. Move back to Bay 1. We're going to pop these plates off. We're going to get new ones. Because this just became a Fallout themed paint job. Deciding this right now. Let's get rid of these. I swear, like I said, I don't plan any of this ahead of time, except for like maybe a few builds that we've done. Most of it's just kind of been off the cuff. So, one moment. We're still going to do a Kansas plate because, well, I live there. So there. Okay, we need to go the other way. Try to keep it relatively short. I know it's Vault Tec, but because we have room for one more letter if we wanted to do that. I mean, yeah, all right, fine. License plate's gonna be a bit busy, but it'll do. There we go. It fits. It's legible. Or I could do Vault Boy. I mean, nah, this is fine. This is like the president or one of the VP's private car. You know, except it's not nuclear because they can afford the fossil fuel or the precious rare commodity of fossil fuels. I remember in the game they didn't come up with the fusion tech for the technology to be able to do the stuff that they did at, like you saw the cars, like nuclear powered cars and everything. They didn't start doing that until like pretty late in the resource wars in the Fallout franchise. But anyway, I'm digging it though. Anyway, big pimpin' Vault Tec style. There we go. So now is the time on Sprockets where we take the engine out. I'm just having a good time with this. Feeling halfway decent for once. Might as well have fun. Oil reservoir. That what the fuck that is? Okay. Now let's do the standard. That's a pretty shallow oil pan. Letting a flippin'. Oh, it's one of those kind of cars. Okay. Okay. Now let's get the starter off. Get this off without taking anything else apart. Apparently not. Oh dear. Oh gosh. Okay. 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 All right. Fine. Right. We gotta take apart the entire drivetrain. Just to get the drive shaft out. Okay. Sure. We can work with this. No biggie. Just extra steps. Because the gearbox is all the flipping way back here, that's why. Okay. That explains it, I guess. That's a big unit of a drive shaft. Oh my. Okay. So that's unhooked. That's all one piece? Okay. That... You know, I'm just going to leave those there till we get to that point. Am I going to be able to get the oil out of this damn thing? Hope so. It's going to come out of a magic hole in the bottom of that flat-ass oil pan. Or from the reservoir. Okay, that works. So... Sure. Okay. I was going to say, but that's not the lowest point in the engine. Hey, whatever. Works. Alright, so... Here... Should be all we have to do from down there, but now we need to find out... Actually, we need to get all the fluids drained, the remaining fluids drained, so all we have to do is replace stuff. So... I do that. Get the brake servo fluid, basically brake fluid. Dude, this engine's gonna be bonkers. I can already tell you right now. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get the cherry picker over here and see what all it complains about. Because I don't know if I have to take the airboxes off or this whole thing, including the oil reservoir, is gonna come with us. Hopefully it all does, but I don't think it will. It's probably going to complain about something. And if it does, we'll work it. We'll work the problem. Remove the air filter base. Sure. To get the one thing you want, you must disassemble half the car. Okay. Come on, do the thing. In pixel perfect hunting here. Okay, filter cover. Yeah, they did move the freaking oil cap all the way out there. Okay. Good to know. Never seen an engine do design like that before. Okay, so can we get a can has engine? Remove the oil reservoir. I cannot has engine. Okay. We gotta get that from underneath the car. Of course we do. Okay, at least there's no part dependency on taking it out. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Wait, did I get... The heck am I... Like that, then that. Did I get you? Yes, I did. Okay. I just want to make sure. All the others have visual indicators. That one technically has one, but it's hard to see. Okay. Alright. Let's see what we can fix up. I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can fix up the stuff I have in my possession here. At least we won't have to worry about buying new clips. Okay. All right. I don't want to just do the mass cell because I don't know if it's going to take the engine with it, to be honest. I'd rather not find out. Oh, come on. Focus. There we go. Okay. That. Air filter cover ×2. We hacked up. But we can fix this though. Filter base M159. Air filter base. Somehow I only marked one of those. Oh, we do need to go to the tune-up shop. Okay, we're back on track here. Just a minor little hiccup. Boom. Okay, so all that good to go. Most part. Oh, no, because I was gonna say we could put some of that back in there, but we can't. Not until we get this engine figured out. So this is where I just wish I had like a small box to throw stuff in. Like real life, that's what I would do. Because this is all gonna end up cluttering. Almost pushed myself at the door. And like, shit. Okay. Let's get the engine on here at least. See, we can't put that on without having the engine in there because it's the drive shaft needs to be hooked up and then the gearbox. Yeah. I think we'll be alright. Let's see. We just move all. Let's just move it all and then we can grab everything. We'll just have to remember to come back and grab everything. I kind of like to have my inventory relatively empty, you know, when I'm working, or at least not so, where I have to keep scrolling back and forth between pages when I'm taking the engine apart. So, yeah. Start from the top here and work our way down, I guess. So it looks like a pretty beefy V8. Trust me, that many parts missing that I know I had just a little bit ago. I'm going to remember to go back over there and find it and not just end up buying everything. Okay. There's one crunchy looking piece there. I zoomed in too far. That's the intake base. Oh, that's one monolithic fuel rail. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. Like I said, new engine design and everything. It's we're in learning mode here. So, yeah. All good. Come on out, stuck bolt. There you go. Let's get some of this over here taken off too. Alright, let's get the clutch stuff off now that I remember to do it. Come on, come out of there. There you go. Let's get this, get all this crap off the front first, and then we'll worry about everything else. That roller off. That roller off. That one too, apparently. Okay. Oh, it's just one monolithic belt runs everything. Cool. Simple but elegant. Off comes the timing cover. Alright, so we need to probably get those shoes off. It looks like there's two on the top, two on the bottom. I was gonna say, what the hell are you hung up on? I realized there's a fifth shoe. Hidden right in plain sight. What are you hung up on? Oh. Well, let's start getting the rest of this off here anyway. Alright. Let's see. Can't get these caps off this side. Free the camshafts. Right. Alright, let's do the other side, I guess. Need that. There we go. Almost there. Now we can finally take the engine head off. And that one's good to go. Okay, so those sprockets down there are part of the engine block. Okay, gotcha. I was curious. I didn't know if they came out or not. Looked like they might have, but nope, they don't. Anything else that needs to come off up on top here? Doesn't look like it. It's on its side. All right. I think we all know what needs to happen here, so let's just get to it. Okay. Kind of working our way up the center here. So far, no major surprises. I mean, this has been, you know, pretty straightforward disassembly so far. Just, you know, slight variation on, you know, what was otherwise a bog standard V8 in this game. Probably even uses the standard pistons and the rings. Alrighty. I think it's everything. Okay. Easy peasy. Okay, we're only going to fix two things here. The engine block and the crankshaft. The rest of it is going to get sold. We're going to buy all new stuff. Get that put back on. And that put back on. I'm gonna go in here and then sell everything. Oof. Just that easy. Now we get to build this thing from scratch. And once we get this rebuilt, we'll grab everything out of storage, all the extra parts and stuff. And then we'll go and see what all else needs to be done in the engine compartment and go from there. Yep. Alright, let's get going. What do we need to buy first? Get your flywheel, alternator, and power steering pump. And the fuel filter that just floats in the ether. Okay. 8 pistons with connecting rod. 3 crankshaft bearings. We'll need to get rings and rod caps. We'll get those along with the rest of that here in just a moment. One thing at a time. Let's get all the performance stuff out of the way. By part. Alternator. Brand new power steering pump. Fuel filter. Okay. Okay, and that's a standard part. Back up there. Come on, there you go. So, crankshaft bearing cap. 3 of those. And rod cap. And then rings. Could just use standard issue piston rings. If it doesn't, find out very quickly. And then we'll adjust. Like we always do. Good. Get these bearing caps in. Yep, I was right. Uses the standard off-the-shelf parts. I don't see why it wouldn't. Most of these don't, I think with a few exceptions, which we'll probably see in the future. Okay, good so far. Come on, focus. Thank you. All right. I think that's everything. Yep. Got your oil pan. Clutch plate. Engine head A. Engine head B. I think that's it for this round. All right. Oil pan, pretty sure, yeah, it's a standard part. Clutch plate. Engine head, ooh, 6%, okay. That one's 6% as well. I could write the engine, but I'm already partway through the putting the heads on, so we'll put the heads on, then straighten the engine out. Down here and do the same here. That's everything from from this round. So timing chain, our first idle roller, exhaust manifold, clutch pressure plate, other exhaust manifold, and we got 8 spark plugs, big honking intake manifold. And we'll probably want to go ahead and get the coil packs while we're in the performance shop. Let's see, coil. Right. It looked like standard ones that I was pulling out. Clutch pressure plate. Thank you. 8 spark plugs. Although we're not going to be able to put the coils in there just yet. They're going to sit there for a little bit. That's fine. Okay. Do exhaust manifolds. Big old timing chain. And an idle roller. You in there. Timing chain in. Big shiny intake manifold. And get the clutch pressure plate put on. Okay. What else we got? Looks like just the ignition coils, so let's go ahead and make another parts list. So, 2 shoes there, timing chain. 4 cam gears, 2 for each side, excuse me. Up front here, don't look like it. Clutch release bearing. In clutch release bearing we trust. Okay. Right. Go up to the performance shop, get that stuff knocked off first. Get our fuel rail. I think that's it on the performance parts. At least for this round. Okay, standard parts. 2 timing chain shoes. Okay, timing chain B. Boom. Sorry, I had a brain fart there for a second. Your cam gears and your clutch release bearing. And get the cam gears in place. Fuel rail. And most important part, the clutch release bearing. Okay, that's everything from that round. There. Got the remaining shoes. The intake base. 2 camshafts on this side. We'll get the other 2 here in a second. Also going to need... We'll get the camshafts later. Or the camshaft caps later. Alright. Anything here that's... Oh yeah. I was going to say, is there anything here that's a performance part and... I can get the other... Yeah, I did. Okay. I think the rest of this is all... Yeah, standard parts. Okay. Timing shoe A. 2 timing shoe B. And big honkin' intake base. Let's get the other camshafts installed. Alright. Let's say intake top cover. 2 throttles. We're going to need, let's see, 4, 8, so 16. And a timing cover. Alright. Okay, throttles are definitely performance parts, so we'll go over there. Get those first. Timing cover, camshaft caps, and intake top cover should all be, yeah, they're all standard parts. And nice little shiny timing cover. Let's get that on there first since we're looking right at it. Okay, throttle. What else we got? Camshaft caps. Right. How could I forget those? Alright, goes that side. Over here. And put the caps on for the other side. Okay. That's all good to go. That's all the parts we had. So we need engine cover B. Excuse me, head cover B and head cover A. Oil filter, roller, air pump, and pulley. Intake front cover. Right. I think a single one of these is actually a performance part. So let's go back over here. Okay, there's our head covers. And our oil filter. 2 idle roller Bs. Good measure. Brand new water pump, which I'm not even going to describe the shape of the gasket for that. You could figure that one out on your own. Crankshaft pulley. And an intake front cover. Really doesn't do much. If you hear any sort of rumbling in the background, it's I think we've got a storm coming in. Probably won't get picked up in the microphone though. And just in case it does. Okay, that looks like everything there. Oh, nope, I don't want another one of those. I want a water pump pulley. Thank you. Okay, serpentine belt. And 3 idle roller A's. Yep, hear the lightning, or hear the thunder from the lightning. Okay, I think that's everything. Actually, let me check something real quick here. One moment, please. Okay, so like I said, I just decided to check the radar, and we are in fact getting a storm coming in. But looks like I might have a little bit of time to try to finish this up before the bulk of it gets here. Okay. Grab all our stuff out of storage. Okay. May want to book it here. Try to get this done as quickly as possible. Alright. That's in. I grab everything else. Nope, nope, nope. Not gonna fill it. Everything out. Yep, looks like we're good. Although we probably could put the oil reservoir back in. Do that from underneath the car. Assembly. Shoe back on. There. I guess we could probably put the drive shaft back in too, since it's... Oh, and that too. Yeah, that works. Okay. Starter. Do you two. Get you out of the way. Okay. Put the gearbox back in too. Get that out of our inventory. I'm gonna put the drive shafts in because the rear suspension has to be rebuilt first before we can do that part. Okay, good. Okay, good. That got us pretty freaking far. In fact, All we got left is just most of this stuff here. The battery we could probably fix up, actually. Just like that. That's one more thing that we don't have to worry about. All right. Let's go buy some parts. Let's see. Washer fluid, reservoir, coolant reservoir, steering. Okay, and the rest are electronic. Fuse type B, three relay type B. Medium fuse, type A, ECU, 2 relay type A, and 3 relay type C. Okay, let's get this all put back in. Those in too, might as well. Let's drop all this in there. And put the air filters, oh, back up. There you go. Air filter in, air filter cover. Has an interesting design to the front of this car, that's for sure. I mean, the twin airbox stuff's nothing special. We've seen that a few times. But it's the fact that they put the oil reservoir on the outside of the engine like that. As Spock would say, fascinating. Alright. Okay, we just got the drive shafts for the rear suspension and the tires. Let's go ahead and start topping off fluids. So much plastic on these new cars. Get the brake fluid and then give the oil after that and be good to go. Thank goodness we don't have to bleed the brakes. Alright. Back in assembly mode, make sure we're not missing anything. Doesn't look like it. Alright. All spiffied up on the front. You get it back up in the air, and then we can finish the exhaust system, which is just 2 parts, and then we'll get the fuel system taken care of. Yeah. Moving on. Pull out that stock fuel pump and the fuel tank. Just gonna mark everything. Okay, we got ourselves an aftermarket fuel pump. Both rear mufflers. Fuel tank is a standard part. Get back in there. Come on. Assembly mode. Sounds like it's raining pretty hard outside. Alright, so exhaust and fuel system are done. Now we're to the point where we can start taking apart the rear suspension. Get it redone. Try to do this in like record time here. At least want to get the recording done, hopefully before the bulk of the storm, because this stuff that's going on right now is just like the outer, like, welcoming committee. Although the storm does seem to be weakening, thank goodness. Alright. I'm gonna leave the gearbox where it is, because that's already been fixed up and not interfering with any of the disassemblies, so good there. Give me your bearing. Alright. Now we can do the rest. One of the fun things about trying to do anything in terms of recording, sometimes, you know, get some nasty storms. You can't help it. Alright, I think that's everything off the rear suspension, at least stuff that we're interested in. You get those assemblies pulled apart. Alright, good to go. See what we can fix up. Alright, that should have left us in a pretty good spot. Yeah, except for some rubber bushings and a handful of other stuff, we're... Oh, we can do the brake discs. That'll give us 2 less things that we have to buy. Alright. Back over here. And let's start marking things. Okay, sell all the parts we don't want to keep. And go buy the stuff we do want to keep. Create the fuel tank. 2 wheel hub bearings. 8 rubber bushings. 2 rear springs. 2 double wishbone shock absorbers. 2 shock caps. That was a cheese heck tonight. There we go. Get those assemblies put back together. Alright, let's get this all put together, shall we? Alright. Get the assembly put in. Bearing. Drive axle put in. Good to go. Okay, throw that tire on. Put the last of these suspension arms on. Okay, drive axle going in. Good, let's get the brakes on. Just because I'm on a time crunch doesn't mean I have to be sloppy about what I'm doing. Inventory is empty. Good. Rear suspension looks pretty damn sweet. It's one freshly rebuilt rear suspension, so let's do the same for the front. The other tire off. Okay. We're gonna try to make record time with this. Okay, hubcap off. There. Bearing. There. Helps if I do things in the right order. Okay. Up, up. Come on, dude. Back up. There you go. Come with me. There you go. The game's like, you're in a hurry? Haha, fuck you. Have a rusty bolt. Like, no. Alright. This assembly out of the way. Get that swipe bar link. Come on, come on. There you go. Nope, nope. Back the heck up. Thank you. Inner tie rod. Bearing rack's gonna come out. clicking on the wrong thing here. Pardon my language there. Screw that. Starting to get sloppy and happens when I get tired. Alright, that's everything. Certainly looks like it. Let's get those assemblies torn apart. I want to join it. I want to take it apart. Okay. Alright. So that put us in a pretty good spot. We could probably save the rotors on this one too. Yes, we can. Every little bit helps. Especially when it lets us do it for free. Oh. Really only costs us time. This thing's handy in a pinch too if you're doing a lot of brake jobs, like you're doing story missions and stuff. Getting this upgrade where you can get this tool can save you a little bit of money if you're, you know, just starting out and kind of tight on cash. Well worth the investment if you ask me. Okay, that's it on that, so let's see where that put us. A lot of consumables we couldn't get fixed. That's okay. We'll just order what we need, like usual. And let's go ahead and sell the parts we don't want to keep. Let's go shopping. Okay, 2 end links. 2 wheel hub bearings. 2 brake pads. Good old sway bar. 2 shock caps. 2 front springs. Wheel hub caps. Okay, 2 outer tie rods. Okay, 2 inner tie rods. And 2 wishbone shock absorbers. Alright, let's get that assembly, or the assemblies put back together. Okay, get her done. House members going in first. We get the rubber bushings taken care of. This car's gonna fly when we get done. Okay, get sway bar, steering knuckle, steering rack, tie rod. Get the one for the other side put in. Come on, get on there. Thank you. And the other steering knuckle. Come on. Get on there. And got your bearing right here. And your replacement cap. Brakes on. Nope, nope. Come on, dude. I hate when the camera does that. Sometimes it'll interpret it as a double click and it'll send me off in into Narnia or something in terms of where the camera's going. Of course, can't really blame the game a whole lot. I accidentally clicked a couple times there. I'm going to blame the game anyway, just because. It's a joke. Things looking good. Brakes on. Check inventory. Inventory's empty. Check the car. And we're 100% on everything. We did it, Reddit. Or YouTube. Oh, go and play both places eventually. Maybe. Maybe someday. Alright, let's get you over to the alignment rack. Dude, that's actually looking pretty sweet. Kind of a surprise theme build there, because even I didn't know I was going to be doing that. I just happened to look at it and went, that looks like Vault Tec. Okay, good enough for that one. Good enough on that one. Okay, good to go. Off to the dyno room, which I know is some of y'all's favorite part. Okay, so 558 horsepower and 469 pound-feet of torque from the factory. Mind you, we got some performance parts on it, so let's see where it goes. Listen to that engine. It's got a good sound to it. Ooh, 988 horsepower for a gain of 430 and a 78% increase. 812 pound-feet of torque for an increase of 343 for 74%. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Alright, let's get you out front so we can get some pictures. Okay, front one's going to be our thumbnail for the video. Back one's just for, you know, showing people on the Discord. That's an interesting looking interior. Alright, let's get you to the speed track here. Vroom vroom. Alright, strap in. We're going to do this quick. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're redlining it off the start there. 40, 50, 60, 70, 180, 90, Okay, we broke 200. That's good. 210. $219. Bonk. Alright. $219. That's pretty damn good. And faster car than what we've been dealing with lately. I'm happy with it. I'm interested to see what we get out of it in terms of final sale price here, which we're going to find out right now. Okay, so here's the breakdown. Buy price, which is what I got it for at the auction, $82,900. You can see the condition bonus and the parts values, how they break down, how they contribute to the overall sale price. So we sold it, or selling it rather, for $329,700. 329,770 for people who want to hear it correctly. For a profit of 246,841. Damn. That's a spicy meatball there. Right. Not a bad return. That's what, a 4-to-1 return on that at least? Something like that. Oh hell yes, we're selling this thing. Nice. Okay, let's get this beauty moved over. That is the W198, aka the 300 SL. You're going to be the next episode, so you're going into Bay 1. I'm going to go back out here, get to move this nice little lady. The W113, aka the Pagoda, that's going into Bay 2. That's going to be the episode after. Might even keep that same paint job. I kind of dig it. It's an interesting color choice. Then we got the W126 or the 560 SEC. Ow. Banged my knee on my desk. Ow, ow, ow. That one's going to be episode number 3, so that's going to be in position 2. Yeah, it needs some work. They all do. Alright, let's grab something out of parking. We're going to grab the last car in the series, which is the W124, aka the 500E. We may or may not need to move the garage, thank you. May or may not need to clean this one. Tell you what, let's go ahead and take it over there to clean it, even though we're kind of pressed for time. Trying to get this done before I lose power. That purplish color is gonna have to go, but well, I helped a little bit with the interior. And that's gonna go in position 3. That'll be 3 episodes out. So I got the 2 inside, that's the next 2, and then this one and this one. And that'll wrap up the Mercedes-Benz DLC and get us into, well, we'll have a filler episode, which I need to pick one out of the list for that eventually. And then we're going into the Lotus DLC, which is a couple of cars. You know, shouldn't take too long, couple episodes at most. But yeah, let's close up shop, shall we, before everything kicks off outside. Okay, so thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to get the notifications for new videos that come out, or even sometimes new streams, because I am thinking about streaming some more on YouTube. I predominantly stream on Twitch, but I've been kind of experimenting with streaming here, and maybe do so in the future. With that, I will see you in the next video. Take care.